Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Merano OCD Design Competition. And today we are taking on the 1994 Jetta CRX. And that is quite the beast. It is the fastest of all the Merano cars. It has not been beaten, but we shall see how the design of this supercar, hypercar, mega ultra hyper duper car is panning out. And let me just remind you of the design pillars of Merano. It is simple, elegant, and attention to detail, and classy red. So let's get right into it. Vaku is up first. The Jetta. Well, does that look like the Jetta? That is the... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? A little over the top, maybe. Well, or over the side. There's some planes stuck to the car. That's also a way how you can use mudguards. just use them as sidewalls. Well, it looks like that would be compatible to racing for sure, but I'm not entirely sure if this is a good design for a road legal car. Not that it's illegal to race this, or to race this, yeah, exactly, to drive this, but it sure doesn't fit with the overall design, does it? Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, let's have a look here. It's so unfortunate that this thing, this middle thing here, this vent, has its normals fucked. Because that is supposed to look completely normal, painty, right? That is, and it's not doing that. So, okay, how do we approach this one? It looks real weird at the front. A little round here and there, and has some good lines connecting each other and stuff, like these vents here and so on. Then it's just this middle vent is off-putting because of how broken it is in with its normals for the reflection of light. And yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to gauge then. But the front does look a little strange, and these are also off-putting, although probably functional. And the side, holy shit, I love this. That is such a good idea. This just beautiful. That is fantastic. And then also building the handle into it. Oh man, this is great stuff. And the blinker on top. This side. Forget about the side mudguards here. This design is a 9. That is fan-fucking-tastic. But yeah, let's have a look at the rear. That is not a 9. That is everything but a 9. This is very, very busy. Yes, technically, I guess it is sound. As in, it's well designed from the lines are fitting perspective, and lots of effort in moving things into the correct places. Interesting that you have like half a taillight there, and then the blinker as flat below. It's just too much though. This is not simple and elegant, is it? This is just BAM! Sledgehammer in your face, man! Sledgehammer in your face. How did you do that? Is all these individual stripes? Yep. Oh fuck. Beautiful though. Also the air intake is absolutely fantastic. So, okay, the front doesn't quite work for me, especially because of this one. I want to remove this just to see if that is actually what is causing my upset. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is. This is looking a lot better already. Still weird with the headlights are somehow strange to me. I replaced it there. Yeah, you can see the normals are completely fucked for this. But yeah, the front isn't great. It's a little over-designed with the side vents here. This is, as I've said, absolutely amazing. And this is way over-designed. So where do we go with this? I think, like, it's still workable. It's still workable. And the front is... it's okay, let's say 5.5 for the front. No, it's not even close to it. No, it's a 5 for the front. 5 for the front, 9 for the sides. Fan-fucking-tastic. And a 6 for the rear. Where does that end us up at? Like a 6.5? Yeah. Let's go 6.5. And next up we have question mark. Yeah, that F9 is the wrong key. F10. Alright. Well, that is a simple design. It is looking very tame though. That doesn't quite fit the car, which is an absolute monster. So the sign, okay, yeah. Oh, what happened? Why? Ah, okay. Kind of see-through stuff. That doesn't quite work well. This is just too translucent here. This is quite off-putting. It looks like there are holes in the body. And this one looks arbitrary. Like, yeah, okay, exit from the wheels, entrance to the wheels. But there's nothing here to extract it again, and so on. And there's nothing here to let it in either. So this is weird. Blinker there, yeah. Overall, the shape quite nice with the roof scoop. That works well. And overall, the lights in the front, yeah, I mean, they fit the car body overall. Still looks nice to some degree, but it's just way under-designed at the front. Very, very tame. Very simplistic. But not elegant enough. And then the rear? Nah, not quite. But the taillights kind of work. A little too modern. But, yeah, and the exhaust also, that's fine. It's fine. But this grille is just... Why? This is weird. It has no structure to it. It's just like, let's put square here. Yes, square good. And this at least fits with the lines of the taillights. Massive, massive text. Is it? It's almost OCD compatible. The R is too high up, and here. The Freshetta is... The R is too high up. You see how far the F goes down? It's like... OCD warning, guys! OCD warning! Okay. But, overall, a little meh. Overall, I think this design is quite meh. Yeah. It's just has things missing and weird choices for the styling here with the basically see-through everything. This is a 4. And next up is the almighty Twingo. This definitely is not a Twingo. What does it look like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's certainly not bad. It's a little too smiley-faced for my taste. It's a little too obviously the smiley face. Yeah. I like this. Quite like this lower light baked into the streak of the intakes. And then outlet for the air here, intake over there again. That would imply that, of course, there's a radiator up front, which there might be. It would be reasonable to have. And Now, let's have a look. Ah, you did it like that again. That's a good idea. Little blinker there in your badge. The badge is way large, of course. And is this adequate? I think so. This is quite cool. Like, letting the air out there, and then, well, having the hot air stream in again. Maybe not the best idea. But it looks nice. It certainly looks nice. How do you get into the door? Ah, there. Okay, cool. And the rear. Okay. 6 pipes. 6 pipes. It's a V12, so that's entirely possible. And somewhat reasonable. But it's too see-through. Man, it's way too see-through. I think this would look pretty good when it's just less... just less engine visible here. Yeah, I know, the engine is awesome and stuff, but does it have to be that visible? Because from this angle, while over-designed and weird with the pots coming out of there and everything sticking out, it does look better. This is confusing. Jetta. Okay. And these 2 diffuser types are also looking quite interesting. Not very functional, mind you, but it's okay. So, overall, what do you think? This is probably I like the way the little lip here. Oh, little. It's not that little. It's difficult. It is very difficult. What is with these mirrors? Are these okay? Yeah, they're working. Okay, cool. And antenna here, but not... Oh, there's one over here as well. Okay, superfluous. Could have placed that in the middle here, maybe. The front, 5.5 maybe? The lower part here, this is really nice. Also the exits there, and the line across to the hood. And yeah, 5.5 or even 6. The sides, a little uninspired, but okay. Uninspired, but okay. And the rear just doesn't quite work for me. Yeah, I think this is a 5.5. 5.5. It isn't quite enough for a overall good design, is it? So Mr. Smiley Face. It's close though. It is close. Yeah, with that rear, I'd say 5.5. That's pretty harsh, but I think it needs to be done. There we go. And next up is the one who has no name. It is Sad Diseased. And let's see how sad this car is. It's not too sad. Looks more angry than sad, which is fine. It's fine for a hypercar to look a little angry. And side, yeah, okay. 82. Why 82? Ah, because it's the old. The engine was designed in 82. But this is a more modern version than the 82. What? Okay, Jetta. This is pretty nifty. Quite like that. How did he even do that? That's nice. Really nice. Good text. Really nicely done. And other than that, though, this is not an elegant design, is it? It's very layered, like a burger. Let's have another patty of paint here, and then another patty of paint there, and some vent bread. Yeah, I'm not convinced about that, but the front looks quite nice. I'm not entirely sure I like these eyebrows. They seem comical in some regard. And oh. Does this have clipping issues? This looks like it's... Oh, yeah, okay, it's actually sunk in there for whatever reason. Probably should have put that on some kind of backdrop or so. Anyway. I like the lower vent arrangement. That works. And the sides, very simple. This works though. And here some air intakes, outlet. Yeah, that's decent. What is going on here though? Holy. That's a massive plane of... Ugh. What's going on there? This is very prototypey. Some carbon fiber stuff going on. For the whole rear of this thing. And yeah, overall I don't quite like it that much. These eyebrows, apart from the... With these eyebrows gone, I think it would be better. And the front would look really nice. I like your lights arrangement. And with the badge there, that's all cool stuff. And overall, I just think this is a little... Is it still solid though? I think it might be, yeah. Especially, you do get some bonus for the very nice lettering you've put on here. This really works nicely. This looks beautiful. Especially also from close up. Like, shiny and stuff. Good badging. And otherwise a little unfortunate, the design. The burger design. Okay, I think I know what I give this one. This is a solid design. Mean eyebrows. Gets a 5. And next up is Mycon P7. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. A little... Ooh. Showing off some of the flaws of of the unwrap here. Or are you going... Ah, that's where this line is getting too close. The seam, I guess. A little strange. Quite interesting line across the middle. Or through the middle. And this, I'm not so sure about why you wouldn't put them such that they align. Like that they are... And that this one is a lot narrower. Less wide, so that it nicely fits with this one. It goes to the same length. Maybe it doesn't have enough surface area then, but still, the front is looking quite interesting. And this venting going on here, I don't know. Are the lights running hot? Because this looks like lights cooling. Maybe they need to be very high powered. Yep, but otherwise, it's quite interesting. Oh, that's nicely done. That is creative. I love it. Rear mirrors made out of a hood scoop. Is that it? Yeah. And again, this one also works pretty nicely. Roof scoop. We have the Freshetta fuel intake, which you will use a lot. But there are some minor issues with OCD. Yeah, can't do much about that, can you? That's weird. But no, I'm not quite convinced that this is a good place for text. A dual intake for the rear, with a spacer in between for aerodynamic stability. And now we get to the rear end. Whoa, that's quite fancy. I find it somewhat ugly, but it has something. It is well made and special. Yeah, well, okay. The short bus is also very special. Special needs. But yes. This isn't half bad. I quite like it. This looks really meaty. Cool design. Really is a cool design. Looks over-designed, like these fins here on the side. And lots of stuff going on. But yeah. This could be this car would probably be used as a Batmobile. Like make this one in black and you have yourself something. Yeah, I like the badging in the rear. I quite like the creativity with these round taillights, the arrangement of stuff overall. It doesn't look Doesn't look simple though. It doesn't tick that box of our design pillars. While the side certainly qualifies if you don't look too closely at this weird stuff going on in the rear. All those, what are they called? What are they called again? Those little wings. I don't know. They have a proper term. Used a lot in Formula 1, of course. Winglets or something. This, otherwise, the front, pretty good. Pretty good. That's definitely a 6, I would say. Yeah. Side, nice, solid. Nothing big going on. It's a solid design. Rear, very interesting, but I find it ugly. I would still, I mean, yeah. I think overall this is still a 6 though. Because this is quite cool. Cool ugly. A 6? Yeah, this is worth a 6. Nice. And next up is Con Angelo. Let's have a look. Ah, okay. That's a bit of an elegant design, I would say. Looks a bit more modern than 94. But, I mean, this one would come out 99-ish. So, yeah. That's not bad. It's not bad. Simple yet effective. Everything, yeah, the styling just fits together. A little bit of a smiley car too, but that's fine. Very modern headlights, aren't these? Yep, but that's all right. And here, why do you use so rounded shapes there in the front, and then you have completely sharp edges for stuff like the blinkers? I get that you have your badging that way, but the only edgy things here are your badge, the number plate, and your humor. And yeah, okay, this kind of works. Quite like the black. And the rear? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Quite like the lettering on the black. It looks fancy. Looks premium. And the bolts for the number plate. This might be a bit large, but overall, yeah. I just think these lights are a little too much. Other than that, it's really nice. Yeah, overall it just fits together nicely, and can't find too much to complain about. This is quite well done. So, what do we give you? Probably from the front, I would say this is solid. Nothing super. The sides are, yeah, solid at best. But the rear is quite good. Good, say maybe 6.5, 5, 4.5, 5, and this is certainly a 5. So overall, kind of hurts, eh? Kinda hurts. 5.5? Like, if this is 5.5, 5, and 6.5, you can almost go with a 6. Yeah, for the rear. Just needs a bit more refinement with these lights. They're kind of weird. Yeah, okay. Let's put down a 6. And next up is MGR99. What have you brought us today, good sir? Well, this is ticking a few boxes for me. Simple, check. Elegant, check. Attention to detail, let's check. Yes, nicely spaced. The holders here, okay. Merano, beautiful. Badge, and some stripes here to accentuate the lines. Yeah, okay. Nicely. Oh yeah, that is some attention to detail here. Quite like the bulges here at the sides. That is real nice. This is not spectacular nice, but this is very, very good. Nice, simple but very good. What do you have on top here? Okay, some ventilation exits. That works. Your windscreen wipers, and then a very elongated intake for the engine on top. That works. The sides. Blinkers, well, these are already on the side, so we can forgive you to not have anything extra there. That's fine. Spacing between these, is it constant enough? This is slightly smaller than this one, but this one is about the same size as this, so almost correct. Very close. I don't think many would notice. What I don't like about it is that these seem to be going across the seam of the door. That looks odd. Other than that, pretty good. Why, though, this black line going there? I mean, yes, it connects this. Did it look empty without it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's check out the rear. Okay. Okay. This is not quite a burger design, but more pancake design. Pancake? Then loads of nothing. Pancake? Or maybe that's jam in between. Merano again. Same as in the front. Same style, very important. And CRX. Jetta. Yeah. That's how you align text so that it's not becoming all over the place and overburning. And we do have our lights for reverse. Number plate holder again with some bolts in that. So overall, pretty good. I don't quite fancy the rear, but it kind of fits the era, and also it is definitely not bad. It's nicely crafted. So overall, this one works pretty well. Overall, I like it. Ticks many boxes. There are no bigger flaws. So that, to me, means that it is a very good design. Probably 7. Yeah, it's not spectacular, but it's a 7. Alright, let's go with this. And next up is Dragonoid Bite. What do you have here? Oh, that front grille. That look on the face, I think I prefer a little smile on this one. This is a little radical. Not so sure about that, man. The badging is beautiful as always, but yeah, not entirely sure about this central one. And otherwise, quite simple, which is good. But does the design flow though? I don't think it quite does. Very few lines in here that are worth following, yet connect the various elements. That's not necessarily always necessary, of course, but that sometimes helps, and there's very little that is aligned to the point where you would go, this all fits together. You kind of have this aligned, but not quite. And then you have these in chrome and these in car color, also a little odd. And then this in black, so this is kind of all over the place with the styling. And these, I'm very unsure of what they are for. This is certainly not enough for cooling the brakes, I would think. Especially at this angle, like when you look here, this tiny area that is even visible. No wing mirrors. Okay, well, who needs to look back, right? But Jetta in the rear. Yeah, okay. Simple. It is simple. A little. It's not elegant. I wouldn't call this elegant though. Simple, but not elegant. A little disappointed with this one. The side venting here works. Everything else is kind of, it's workable. Nothing special. This line going down the rear, yeah, quite nice. Aerodynamic stabilization. And then, what is this spike coming out of there? Is this always there? This looks dangerous. The rear certainly looks a little uninspired to me. And the spacing here is off. Why is there so much space between the C and the C and the E? And the rest of the letters have about the same spacing. Oh, OCD warning. The E is higher than the T. Okay. Letters. Placing letters in automation. That is terrible, I know. Overall, yeah. Is it a 5? Is it a solid design? Slightly below. I'm torn. I'm torn. To me, this is a bit meh, but also has some solid elements to it. Well, no, the front not so much. I think I have to settle with a 4. This is a meh. And next up is BF94. What have you made here? Oh, this is looking good. These lower ones, yeah, maybe a little too large. Maybe a little too large. I really like the arrangement with this. The center line going there, and again a round badging in the middle. The grills are beautiful, and the lights do work. Don't know what. Oh, that's very thin grills, just to give them a little bit of an accent. Yeah, nicely done. From this angle, it also looks really good. Very clean. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let's check out the sides. Also looking proper. What I notice is that this arrangement doesn't have quite the same proportions as this, and also this grill, or this vent, starts high up than there, so there's some OCD points off for you right there. That's a little unfortunate. Single windscreen wiper we had there, antenna, the scoop on top, makes sense. And we go around, and a little too much. Just a little too much. Look at this. And then look at this. Doesn't quite look like the same car. Almost. It's just a bit too much going on here. But still very good. Or is it very good? Still good. Not very good. Nicely crafted though. All carbon fiber. The arrangement with the exhaust is very nice. And wheels are looking good. Now this is quite cool for the engine like this, but seeing that we did put race trumpets on there, you probably don't want to have that completely open like this without any filters. But it does look really good. I quite like this. This is making it look special. Huh. Yeah, this one is like, the front is so good. This ticks all the boxes. It's simple, it's elegant, and has some attention to detail as well with this accents here and so on the sides. OCD points off for the placement of these, and this distance here is different to this one compared to the ratio here, which is almost 50-50. So just in general, this one would have to be lower. But the rear drags it down a little. So what do we do for this one? I mean, it's a good rear. Okay, front, 7.5 or 8. Sides, sides, 6. Would be a 7 if this was fixed. And then we have, this is also a nice detail there. Then we have a 6.5 in the rear. So overall, this is at least a 7. I can't really go higher. I think this is very good, but slightly over-designed on the rear, and minor error there. And maybe slightly too large lights here, even though this is looking quite good. Well, not only quite good, it's almost great. Yeah, I think this is a 7. And next up is the open beta bench? Bench? No, Kirop. The bunch. Yes, there are many words that sound very similar in English that are kind of that word. So, we are starting out with Endfinity. And there we have it. Ah, not a bad looker. Also, of course, open beta, which allows you to do stuff like this. Red carbon fiber. And, I mean, this is appropriate, because it is carbon fiber. Makes the car look a little busy, but, on the other hand, also quite good. Anyway, front. Not so sure. Not so sure. You have some nice rounded edges here, and some others like there, and then you have your square stuff and your super sharp edges. It's a weird mix. But quite well done. I like this. The lower half works. It's doesn't feel super inspired, but it's I think that's fine. I think it's fine. You have this nice little line running across and almost being a bit of a, yeah, I mean, almost serving as a lip with some guidance for the air towards the brake cooling. Which, by the way, the tires are looking pretty good. Nice look to them. A bit too modern for 94 even, but that's fine. Windscreen wipers, yes. What the fuck is this? Why are there blinkers there again? You sir have a fetish for blinkers on the hood. It's weird. It's super fucking weird. Hey. Or, like, in the comments, isn't this fucking weird? To have blinkers on the hood for the 10th time? No. How many cars have we judged? That is car number 8. Yeah, 8th time. So, blinker there. Alright. What is... Oh, okay, this thing, the stand is in the way, so we can't really see what kind of function this has. But I doubt it has a good function. And then... you and your side weird blinker brake light types again. One is enough. One is enough. This is about simple design. And yeah, I think this thing has fucked up your normals once again. Like you see that? It just looks so much brighter than the rest, which of course it shouldn't really. But yeah, that's how automation does it currently. It needs to be looked at some point. It's strange. But yeah, this doesn't quite fit. But let's have a look at the rear or the top first. Some clear lines. Some window there. Is that standard on the car? I can't even remember. Okay, Jetta. That's nicely crafted. Very nicely crafted. Beautiful. Your smushed logo is bad as always. And yeah, I mean, design recalls from the front. That's quite nice. The rest, yeah, it works. I think it works. There's nothing spectacular, but it's functional. It doesn't look like a hypercar. It looks like a tuned-up sports car, somehow. So overall, what do we think here? Yeah, the front, I guess the front is solid. The sides are weird, 4.5, but the rear kind of works. Nicely crafted in places. Looks a bit busy because of the texture and how the grills are laid out and so on. But a 5.5 there, sides 5-ish. That's probably 5.5 there. So overall, maybe a 5.5 for you? Yeah, I think so. And next up is Accent. And oh, okay, that is carbon fiber black. Okay, well, I would have liked to see, with this color scheme, I would have liked to see the inverse of this. Red, overall, red carbon fiber. And then black trim, as was defined in the color scheming rules. I mean, this color scheme also works, but it is a black car. It's not a classy red car. Let's see if you make it work, though. A simple design at the front. Workable simple design. There's nothing that sticks out as bad or anything. It's almost a little boring for a car like this. And, oh, yeah, this is a nice touch. Fueling there. Let's have a look at the sides. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Like the red line down here. Well, it would have been a black line on the red. It's quite good. Are these properly aligned? Could have made this one a little larger so that they are the same size, or this one is slightly smaller so that it better aligns with this one. But otherwise, it's fine. What have you done for cooling here? Hoods. Some and red lines down the middle. Okay. It's okay, but I'm not so sure about having these different styles. I don't know if that is something that is a benefit to the car. And then quite a lot of empty space here. Yeah. Okay, not so sure about that either. It's fine though. I mean, oh. Okay, this is very empty. It's very clean. It's extremely clean. Massive exhaust down here, supposedly. A very clean look. But also, at the same time, this feels like it was rushed out. Yeah. Like, also, these lines being slightly off, like at a different tilt, makes it look odd. It feels a little like this is an unfinished design. It's an unfinished design. The attention to detail isn't quite here. Not in the normal capacity we see here in this competition. Nicely done though. I mean, some aspects are really good, like this double line with the logo continuing here. That's a nice theme throughout the car. And they could almost have continued down here or been hinted at down there. But this is looking quite empty. It is a simple design, and it's a simple design that works well. But this might be on the too simple side, and apart from the lines you have here, the car doesn't look elegant either. Color scheme, questionable, but okay. Okay, we can let that go. I think this is a really good illustration of how to make a design look good, or at least solid, with very few fixtures. And even without the shenanigans of the detailing you've put in with these lines, the front and the rear and the sides are pretty straightforward, reasonably quick to make, and gets you some good results. I think this is also an example of this is a very good example of a good solid build, and good and solid combined gives you a 5.5. This is slightly better than you would have as a baseline, but then you didn't go quite beyond that to create something special. So 5.5 it is. Next up is SkyHigh. Let's have a look at what you've designed. Oh, this looks classy. This does look classy. What is this arrangement? Ah, it's a number plate holder, I would assume. Alright. Yeah, the look from the front. It just looks premium and elegant. That's nicely done, yeah. It's simple, but premium and elegant. So this is a good look. I love it. I love it. Some ventilation there, maybe a bit too much going on here, but it does highlight this kind of round cupola thing, which does work. And the look from the front is just premium. Nice. Oh, no. Why? Why do you go off color scheme? Like, just make them chrome or black, and it would look so much better. Why do you destroy a perfectly fine design? Ah, no. Also, what? Oh no, it's you again. It's you again. Okay, let's just keep looking at the front, guys. We don't even want to see the rest after this. Oh no, oh no, why do you keep destroying your designs like this? 7. 3. No, 3.5. Okay, 3.5! It's worse than meh. It's slightly better than poor. Let's check out the rear. Yeah, okay, that's not entirely bad, but it's not good either. It just seems plastered full of stuff. Like, let's put everything on here. It's an orderly, let's put everything on here, unlike this mess. But it just seems full and packed, and there's no space, there's no breathing room, and then what the fuck are these exhausts? What? What's even going on there? That looks odd. Interesting. Like claws coming out there, trying to poke you dead. Yeah, this doesn't work as a rear. There's no simplicity to it, there's no elegance to it, it's just BAM! Here you have an ass. And then, oh my god, no. No, let's just continue looking at the front. So, 7. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. Absolutely god-awful. Terrible. This stuff is so random bullshit. These don't belong together. Just obviously don't belong together. Completely different styles, all thrown in here. Let's have a quick look at this, because we haven't so far. I think this kind of works, but then you have that. And these rims. Let me just for a moment, please. Please, wait a second. So, this was 7, 3.5, and a 5. And if you all mix them up, you end up at a 5. But now, let's just get rid of this awful, please. It's terrible. Okay, how do we do that? Fixtures, rims. Let's choose something that is maybe a little less offensive in that regard. Do we have anything here? No, that doesn't quite work. Alright, let's use these, and then, well, it's not a good choice, but it's a lot better than what was on there before, I believe. And now let's just color them in a way that is not absolutely awful. Just go for standard chrome. Look at how much better this looks! Holy shit, what a difference! Just getting rid of Yum Yellow. Was Yum Yellow supposed to be on there? Was there actually Yum Yellow on there? And you designed this in... Did you design this in the public build or something? Because this just seems like a complete fuckery from before, but let's see. No, Yum Yellow wasn't on there. So what is on there? Oh no, it is on the car. So, you can comment below if this is what it's supposed to be. Or did you put some shiny carbon there? Did you want to have that? No, probably not. But, yeah. Rims can surely destroy everything. I don't see other... Oh, no, I do. Oh, look at that. I think what happened here is that this car was built in public and some of the colors didn't export correctly. But what is going on with this wing mirror? Oh no, okay, it was just somehow selected. But then again, if you really red, this is on the car, chrome is on the car, carbon is on the car, automation paint. This doesn't look quite like it. Well, it does look partially done in open beta and partially not. Because Yum Yellow, why would you put Yum Yellow on there? Probably didn't. Anyway, like this, of course it looks miles better and is within color scheme. It still doesn't detract from this. So, yeah. Would you have gotten more? You would have maybe gotten a 5.5. So I don't know what's going on here. So we shall give you that. They, like, let's say you didn't intentionally put Yum Yellow on. Still though, this you still had a weird choice of rims, but like this, it doesn't look nearly as bad, and this is still garbage. But maybe let's err on the side of, let's give you half a point more, 5.5 after all this, 5.5 for you as well. But yeah, work on this stuff, man. This is not the way to go. And next up are the last few public branch contestants. First, Necron Assassin. And as per usual, what the fuck are you doing? Well, we can fix this. Oh, Merano Red. There we go. Alright, now let's take a look. Oh, no, wait, Caleb. Wait. There we go. Okay, much better. So, now, let's take a look. That's not a bad look. Not a bad look whatsoever. Okay. So we do have is this a dual lip? Is the question. Is this actually a dual lip? I will have to check in the aerodynamics. Do they no. This is a dual lip. It has changed the driving stats of this. Gotta tune that differently now. So somewhere here, there, yeah, okay. Now it's fixed, but you can't do this shit. You can't change the aerodynamics of the car. So let's continue looking. Overall, the front is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, in public, you can't really get the black trim properly. And this is more grayish, boring. But this is also a good look. Nice wing mirrors here, and what? Okay. What? No! Why do you pretzel? Why do you pretzel so much? Is the rear pretzeled? No, the rear is just very full. Very full and not very elegant, is it? No. Nice diffuser. These are perfectly placed as well. They are a little small, maybe. Could have gone a little larger. And these, are these necessary? I don't know. It looks like a bit too much. Overall, a bit too much. And this is also overall too much. Probably this one would have been enough. Don't need this one on top. Good intakes here on the side, though. So, yeah. There are many good elements in this one. But also some misses. I think overall this is pretty good. Not much more than good, though. This is a 6.5. Could have been a 7 without me having to redesign the aerodynamics for this thing. And the sides is a 6. This is well done. This is interesting. This is... that is way too much, mate. It's way too much pretzel. Pretzely. This is not good. It just makes turbulence. And the rear is solid. The rear is quite solid to design. I like the brake light up here. Yeah, so what do we say? So 6, 6, and 5. So overall, yeah, I think this still is worth a 6. And next up is Roadkill. And yes, elegant, a little tame on these lights. I don't know what's the matter with those. I think they are looking a little too smooth almost. It's like not the shape I would be expecting here. I can't put my finger on why though. Yeah, the headlights don't quite work, but the rest does. Oh, this is strange. Strange looking with the big ridges in black. But I guess it works. Yeah. No, it does. from the side. Quite good a look. Again, no blinkers. What's going on with you and no blinkers? You have some on the front, but by law, you have to have some additional ones on the sides. And this is good and nice, simple black trim on top. Continuing the style. I like it. Continuing that in the rear. That works. Yeah, some intake stuff going on. It doesn't look like it's actually working properly, but or would be working properly because it's way too steep as an intake. But yeah. I guess we can call that. Yeah, it's fine. And oh yes. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a real looker. Hell yeah. But again, where the fuck? Okay, you have your reverse lights. Okay, good. At least something. And the blinkers? Where are they? Are they in here somewhere? We have to investigate, guys. This might be it. Do you have an orange lamp in here? There is an orange material right there. Let's clean up. Isn't this paint? That's paint. So where's the actual selection for the red glass? Is that this? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's the red glass. So let's make it translucent so that we can see. Yes, there are the blinkers. Okay, you have blinkers on here. I'm happy. I am happy that you have not messed up this car. Because this rear... Fucking hell, why is it so slow now? Well, because despite... this is a point off, basically. But this is beautiful. So nicely designed. It just looks very, very premium too, with the Freshetta. Look at how shiny it is. And the black trim really works with this red. The hexagonal hexa exhaust does work as well. Quite pretty. Overall, just really good. It's just blinkers missing and weird fucking headlights. I think you end up with a 6.5 for this design. It is very, very close. Like, this is a 7.5. This is a not more than a 5. And this is... It would be a 7.5 with proper headlights. So, yeah. Let's go 6.5 on this one. And last up is Mr. Petkov. And we have a simple look, that's for sure. Elegant? Yeah, not quite. Doesn't have any playful or fancy shapes. It's just straight up, very solid design. And then let's have a look at the sides and the top. Oh, what? Round sunroof, that's a nice idea. It's pretty cool. Sides. You went with a large carbon fiber trim. Oh, custom crafted, I see. Blinker in a good position. It's looking good there. This fits in nicely. CRX and some air intake there. That is nicely done. Looks like it's just disappearing into the body, sucking up all the air. So far so good. And Freshetta, yes. A little too much, especially compared to the very simple front. Just a little bit too much. Maybe it's these that make it too much, but yeah, it's hard to find balance. Or maybe this line is being too much. Double line. Do we have a double line in the front? Yes, you do. Okay, so you do want to have that in the rear as well, I guess. But Something is a little too much here. But otherwise, nicely crafted. There's not much wrong with this one. The front's a bit of a letdown. It's just so... it feels a little uninspired in the front. This works. I'm not a fan of the coloring scheme. Like, this gray just makes it look boring. If this were complete, like, pitch black, like shiny black, I think this would go a lot better. And the rear, same here basically. If there was some more black trim in here, like black painty trim, I think this would look a bit better. But overall, certainly not a bad design. It's rather a good design. Yeah. I think overall this deserves a 6. There's some nice attention to detail here and there. I don't like the design overall. Like the pure design of it is not my thing. But it is executed very well. And obviously is a matter of taste too. So let's go with 6. And these were all the entries for the absolute bonkers machine that is the 1994 Jetta CRX. And we have a two-way tie, as you can see. But who's taking it? And it's BF94. Let's look at these designs. Well, we do have both absolutely stunning designs, and of course they look good in the Paint Studio tunnel. And what I really like about BF94's design is that it fits superbly into the existing lineup of the Merano vehicles. It has more of the similar elements that we love since the 1940s and combines it really well into this beast of a machine. And the design by MGR99 is, on its own, absolutely fantastic. It looks a bit more 80s, especially the rear, which I think is why I do prefer the entry by BF94. So a very, very close one. Both fantastic designs, but a deserved win for BF94. I'm kind of scared to drive this thing because this is the fastest car in the Merano lineup. Congratulations to BF94, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.